It is time. Are you ready? Let me just make sure everything works, and then we'll just get right into it. Yeah, sure looks like everything works. Alright, bet, let's get right into it. It is time. Let's see, a bright nun raised in a convent orphanage. She loves cats and hates sin. No sinner escapes her watchful gaze and the swift cracks of her whip. Unless you're a cat, then she'll even forgive you for peeing on a book of Sister Anastasia's teachings. Unfortunately, Sister Anastasia was not so forgiving. She expelled the nun and her cat from the convent. Rip cat. Books say they are a bastard, a victim of misleading slander. Anyway, they were raised by their adoptive grandfather. He taught them little. At this year's St. John Festival, their handsomeness was rewarded with the highest honor. But now their adoptive grandfather has adopted a new grandchild. Time to become independent. Ouch, what is that blinding light? Oh, it's just the perfection emanating from this man. Oh, that's me, chat! That's me! A certain noble knight found him in a cabbage patch. When the boy grew up, he learned how to wield a sword, play the lute, and care for his hair. All at the same time. Unfortunately, it didn't help him in life. In his last crusade, he lost all his fortune. So yesterday, he was thrown out of the inn straight into the cabbage patch. Rough. Here's one you'd better not invite to parties. The muscles he could have used for smiling atrophied long ago. His knowledge and mastery of all arts are admired throughout the land. He is especially respected for his cunning in parlor games. Yesterday he was caught cheating at chess. He cheated at 9 men's Morris, too. And Miss Krakowska publicly called him a klutz. He's now hiding until they forget his humiliations. Damn. In childhood, he suddenly grew horns. Rejected by his peers, he decided to devote himself to poetry. He rarely lets anyone get to know him, however. His delicate soul eventually accepted the antlers. He decided to make them his bride. For years, he was so immersed in contemplating his horns that he didn't work, and thus ended up on the street completely penniless. 49th grandchild of Wilga the Mighty from the Northern Marches. Legend says that Wilga gave birth to this knight's mother whilst fighting a dragon. Friends describe her as warm-hearted yet treacherous, and her gaze as shiny yet deadly. But she truly has a heart of gold, hidden beneath layers of armor. She longed to become a knight, but she had a knee accident yesterday. Now she wishes to devote her life to art. She's not willing to give up this stylish armor, though. Fair. I think this one fits us. I mean... Like it can work, right? It works. I can work with this. I can maybe work with this. I guess that one's the one that blends in the best. You know what? Hold on. Armor toggle off. Can we make this work? A little bit of, you know, artist's decor, but we can make it work. We can make this work. I think this is most true to us. I'll make it like... yeah. There's no, like, dark brown, so... I suppose that looks fine. No Andreas, though. We are the Digital Duke. Yes. It is time. The Digital Duke lives. A life full of patrons, parchment, and pigments await you. Now you will learn how to run a scriptorium, create manuscripts, and satisfy customers. Alright, let us learn. Choose your first client here. Alright. Who dares? Practice on me before the real clients come. Click on my portrait. Alright. In the future, you'll be choosing from several clients at once. I can feel it in my bones. You can see rewards you'll get when you complete the order. Coins buy decorations and gold. Quill to learn new sketch elements. Prestige to level you up. Sketches to use on manuscripts. Inspirations. Uncle's old works, huh? Okay. Sure. Let's start. Finally found you. Do you recognize me? No. No? Come on, you have to remember your beloved, uncle. No? Still nothing? Oh well. So, I'm your uncle. Bob's my uncle. I've heard you had a tough time lately, so let's help each other and run the Scriptorium together. Here's an old self-portrait of mine. Practice basic drawing skills on it. Maybe if you look closely, you'll remember something. Move my missing body parts back to their places. I've marked the proper place on the parchment with shadows. And color my leg. Both of mine are green. Don't worry if you forget what I asked you. Everything is saved in the notes above my head. Okay, I'll try. But I really don't remember you. I feel like I'd remember if I had an uncle like this. Hierarchies. Okay. Green parchment is very... Okay. How do I rotate this, though? Oh. Congratulations, your first client demand has been met. Requests are the client's requirements, without which they won't accept your order. Extra wishes are the client's optional whims, for which they'll pay extra. Hey, just like real requests. If you don't remember what the client requested, hover over the demand icons to see a hint. To read everything that the client said, go to the next page. Alright? Understandable. Let's see. Oh, yes. For this, we're coloring it green. Yes, there we go. Yeah, rotate it like yay. Like yay. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see. So, firstly, he wanted a bunch of hair, right? Let's see. You can be... Oh, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful blonde uncle. Ain't it great? Nah. Blonde doesn't work there. Let's go for, like a darker brown. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And uncle has some dreams, eh? Oh, we can work this in somehow. There. I think that works. Just like that. Uncle's a noble. Beautiful. Oh, interesting idea for composition. Yeah, what do you think? Finish this piece, you won't be able to edit anymore. I think it's finished. Beautiful. Be sure to save this masterpiece. So happy I'm your uncle. That's awesome. Such talent. It's obvious we share the same blood. Tomorrow we'll draw you too, and hang our portrait above the entrance of the Scriptorium. Excellent. Alright, what do we get? Gambling time. Gamba. Alright. Hey! He took my parchment. Interesting loading screen, though, eh? Oh, yeah, interesting loading screen. I like it. If I had to leave the Scriptorium urgent... Dear relative, I had to leave the Scriptorium urgently. Please take care of the Scriptorium properly. I'll be watching your actions from afar. I'll explain everything when I get back. Have fun, tend to the customers, and remember to take care of Basil? Kisses, uncle. Wait, what'd I click on? Complete a challenge. Okay, interesting. What does my journal say? The thought. Yesterday I was in the gutter and today I'm being tutored by someone claiming to be my uncle. Huh, can never give up hope. But isn't it a little suspicious? I don't remember my uncle at all. Beautiful. Save it to your computer if you wish. You know what? I will. My first masterpiece. Gotta save that one. Yo, I'm a friend of your uncle's. Let's try something together. Alright, suspicious request. Yep, totally not suspicious. Alright, what you got for me? Who are you? I'm your uncle's friend. We've met before, I think. Yeah, it works for me. You have horns. The devil. Person can't have horns, and I suppose you're completely perfect? Besides, what terrible manners to criticize someone's appearance, especially when it's a client. A client? Oh no. I'll probably regret this, but how can I help? As you probably already know, your uncle is gone for a while. And while he's gone, I'm supposed to make sure your joint portrait is finished. I even have your uncle's portrait from yesterday. Oh, come on, stop staring like that. Paint yourself. I'll pay. We'll shake hands, and then we'll hang this portrait above the door to show who legally lives here. Why would you want to pay for a portrait that will stay here? And are you sure it's the same parchment? It smells strange, like sulfur? Are we making a deal with the devil? Of course it's the same one. Get off my tail and go to work. I'll wait here. Use the toggle set whether your sketches are cut off when they cross outside the parchment. Okay. I see. Alright, so how do we make us? It doesn't blend that well. Yeah, let's trash that one. Maybe. Okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. Head. That's supposed to be an ear? Okay. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Give me some arms. I can work with some arms. Oh, there we go. Flip it. I can make that kind of work, right? Maybe like this. What effects do we have? Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Nah, nah. Can I not kind of make this fit? No. Damn. You know what? Let's trash that. We can make something like this work. We can make it work. We just need to try. Let's just make the head and use this body, perhaps. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's on a bench. Where's our bench? We need a bench, too. Yeah, it's too big. I see, I see. So there's pre-colored and things we can color. Perhaps that. How do we move this up layers? There we go. Move that up a layer. It's hard to make it look like you're sitting on something, eh? Maybe the table, but we shrink it? Yeah. Hey, Crumb, thanks for grabbing your daily stew. How are you doing today? Let's do that. Move this forward. Maybe we want something like this. Nope. Wait, what? Pigments to color your sketches. You know what? Pigments are fine. Struggling with the background still. Keep struggling. You'll get it eventually, probably. I think we still rock the I understand face. Ah, good beard. As for color, let's make it like... I mean, we're like a darker brown, right? Yeah. And we've decided to have hair like so. That's like a dark brown, kind of. Close enough. I mean, how do we make skin pigments, eh? Light beige, maybe? Can work with a light beige. And we can just use male for that. Keep drawing, ignore my scribbles. Nah. Not removable. Is he gonna eat my ass or something? I don't like how this is going. Hold on. Yay, we'll move it to the back. Yeah, starting fresh. What do you mean? No! Crumb, absolutely the yuck not. Here, Crumb, here's you streaking. There you go. There's you, Crumb. Streaking across the background. Nah, probably not. I kind of want to remake that Kingdom Come thing where it's like the fucking trumpet coming out of the dude's butt. Let's see. Well then, let's prepare a little table, why don't we? Ah, this works better. Why not? Send it all the way to the back. Send it way to the back. Shrink it a bit. Two goblets. And bread for our daily penance. Nobis tribis sic habite licet. Are we signing it again? Are we just signing a deal with the devil? Definitely feels like we're signing a deal with the devil. Keep working on your background, Crumb. Ignore me. Just ignore me. Yeah, perfect. I think we're signing a deal with the devil here, but whatever. Whatever, we ball. What do you think, Crumb? Beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I think it's beautiful. Yeah, I think we ball with this. I ball with it. Why not? Yeah, it's finished. Beautiful, isn't it? I'm a big fan of yours. I could eat this up. Be sure to save this masterpiece. Oh, it's like the devil himself gave you talent. Yeah. We just made a deal. I'm in the portrait with you, so I'm part of the family and I can live here with you. Call me Uncle too, or don't. Call me by my name. What is it? Natas? Probably Natas or whatever. Word has spread around the neighborhood that an extraordinary person is now running the Scriptorium. Someone has decided to place this sweet kitten in your care. Ah, beautiful. What do we get? Yep, Satan lives with us now, I guess. Yeah, we made a deal with the devil. Crumb, this is all your fault. I made a deal with the devil because of you. Why'd you do that? I tricked you. That was an act of consent to eternal residence. Since we've already agreed that we want me to live with you permanently, you should know a few things about me. I like selling. I have good stuff and I can teach you some tricks. If you're looking to spend some quills, visit the sketch shop. Maybe I can give you a discount. Alright. No, Crumb, it's your fault. How to draw new sketches from Baruda. Not for you'll pay Burrito for your lessons with experience quills, eh? Mystery box. Ooh, gambling. There's gambling. Let's see. Feel like these might be important. I want some cats. Yes. Maybe a horse. Why not? And we already have some. Literally me. What do we got? That's a lot of things. Yeah, that's a lot of things. You know what? We ball. We ball. That's good enough for now. I need to save my money. Learned 5 new sketches from Boruto. Challenge complete, eh? Alright. Create any color using a flower from your garden. Alright, let's create a color then, I guess. Let's see. Oh, that's a KCD2 reference, isn't it? Sir Hansa's yellow shirt. Why not? Supplies, eh? 200 gold for a brown flower. Sure. Green. Why not? I see. Okay. So that's how all that works. Let's mix this in. Why don't we? Must be put into... Alright. Gold pigment dries out after a day, then we need to make a new one, eh? Hormone gold and a flour. Just make sure you melt the gold first, then crush the flour into it. Let me see. I think we'll take a blue. Crush you. Yes, yes, it's coming together. There you go. Take some gold. Hey, lazy bum. Alright, how about this? Gold's melted. Now? There we go. Beautiful. Gold and blue. Alright, well, that's another challenge complete. I'll take that. And we don't have money to buy anything for the Scriptorium. I see. The higher your prestige, the more items the store will offer. So we need more prestige, eh? Oh, yes. Kitty. Staring at me as always. Where is Frisky anyway? Oh, Frisky's just hanging out with me. Beautiful. Let's see. Swords, a fluttering of flags, the clash of arms. Will you draw something nice for my daughter? Yeah, we'll draw something nice for the daughter. Parchment's a bit sticky, but I'm sure you can do something about it. Yeah. We don't take it for the money or the prestige. We do it because we want to. Found a piece of parchment on the pavement. It's a bit sticky, but it looks decent, so I scrounged around and saved up a few coins for a present for my daughter. Could you draw something pretty on it? It's not the cleanest indeed. What should I draw? I was thinking about a nice picture she could hang on the wall. Oh, I always forget we don't have a home anymore. So she'll wear it under her hat. Oh my, what happened to your house? May hell consume the king and queen. Our house blocked the queen's view of the public latrines, so that scoundrel, the king, despite his wife, demolished our sweet home. And instead of helping us, the queen ordered the destruction of the latrines. Our family ran, and so we were left homeless and jobless. Anyway, Mary likes nature, especially rabbits. Draw lots of them. Alright, easy enough. See, Crumb, at least I'm not like that. Still. As for color, why not? A green, why not? Who says that they can't be colorful, right? Who says that these rabbits can't be colorful? Why not? Making it colorful. Sketches. Okay, so some nature. Sure, sure. Ah, interesting. Nature. Sure, let's make it colorful. Send to the back. Sure. Send it to the back. Yeah. See, Crumb, I can be nice. I'm drawing a sketch for little old Mary. Let's see. also because fuck you, cat. Yes, because fuck you, cat. I want a cat. Where's Frisky color? Do we have like a gray? It's not like a pure black. It's more like a gray. I mean, I guess that's as close I'll probably get without making... Kalu, no, I'm not being mean and evil. I am being as nice as I can be. Why would you insinuate that I'm being, like, evil and whatnot? I am doing the best I can. How dare you? Almost like our best latrine. Yeah, sure. We'll roll with it. Wow, great. Cool indeed. This is awesome. Be sure to save this masterpiece. These stains, they're so pretty. I mean, I'm making beautiful drawings, alright? Exactly, Crumb. How dare you? Mary will be so happy. She once had a rabbit like that. It's a shame we had to eat it. Crumb is always lying about me being evil. Crumb says that, like, if I breathe, Crumb's saying... it is an accusation, Kalu, as far as I'm concerned. If I breathe wrong, Crumb will look at me. As though I am evil. The devil incarnate, so to speak. Let's see. Yeah, whatever we roll. Yes, Crumb. I'm really not. Swords, a fluttering of flags, the clash of arts. Yes, we'll do it! Huzzah! Alright, what do we have? Why are you inclined to believe Crumb? Let's have a discussion here. Why are you inclined to believe Crumb, Kalu? Let's start from there. Explain yourself. Look, it's me on this page and this one. Beautiful, isn't it? Your predecessor, the green one, started painting this book, but suddenly he stopped and threw me out of the scriptorium, along with the manuscript. You finished this work. Green predecessor. Uncle. Yes, sir. And why did he throw you out of the scriptorium? Out of jealousy of my appearance, or because he never had an interesting adventure himself, perhaps? He mumbled something about a devil in human skin, but I wasn't listening. Oh well, what exactly should I paint? Because I'm a sweet cutie pie and you're not. You're stink bug meanie pants. Mountain has no need to explain why it's there, nor do I. There's a lot that needs explaining, but you know what? I'm just gonna ignore to move on. Story about me and my glory days, and about our magnificent king. The very beginning of our acquaintance was epic. Imagine this. Heat pours from the sky. I stand alone, surrounded by only sand and dry bushes. The only sound is the rumbling in my stomach. Suddenly, a huge monster stands before me, like a man, but not a man. A giant head without a body. Can you believe it? We fought for ages, and when I defeated him, I saw a hand sticking out his mouth. I pulled it out, and that's how I pulled out the king. Alright, so... giant head, eh? Giant head, I can kind of work with that. Sure, a monstrous head, why not? Wait, no. There we go. That thing. That just doesn't look right. Is there like a head that's... I don't like it. Hold on, let me see if I can kind of do something about it. How shall I work with this? Ah. Can start with this instead. Sure, and... send it to the back. The hand was sticking out of its mouth or something. Give him a sword. Shrink that. Spin it around, send it to the back. Maybe send it to the front. Yeah, whatever. Okay. We've got sword. Some fire to make it an action shot. Fire. Brimstone. Are these supposed to be bones? I can work with like bones scattered across the place. Make that one a little smaller. It's like bones, right? Make it an epic fight. Why not? Flip it. Send it to the back. Let's see. I like the triple floor. We can work with that. Yes, yes. Okay, I think that's enough for that page. Wait. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, where'd the sword go? Shrink it a little bit, have it like on the ground. Where's the head? We got the head again. Yep, we got the head. Make sure he's dead, or show that he's dead, or somehow. Flip it. Oh wait, hold on. Delete that. Make it a bit smaller. He's like dead or whatever, sure. We'll roll with it. Oh yes, also... where is... There we go. And... oh, I can't color it. Interesting. Alright, so you got him saving the king or whatever. And let's put some furniture in the background to meet the requirements. Why is everything gotta be foliated, yeah, that looks more like sand. Sends the back. Duplicate. 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 Exactly. There we go. Okay, so there we have our standing fields and perhaps some trees. That works. Tree to show continuity. And I don't know, like... Nah. Sure. We can make this work. What do you think? Yeah, duplicate. Duplicate. Emanciate. Yes. You know, you're making a lot of, Fuck it. We can make this work. Kind of. Where's weapon? Weapon. Send it to the back. Have, like, several sticking out. What do you all think of my masterpiece? Give me some shine. I finally saved the greatest king in history. Okay, how do I do that? Whatever, we're finished. What do you all think? I bet the Pope would love it. I'll tell my husband about this. You're a genius indeed. Sure to save this masterpiece. A king would love this. What do you all think, though, chat? Good, bad, somewhere in between? You see, the whole world will know that I saved and brought our kingdom to the best king in history. Dude on the right is hanging dong, so 10 out of 10. That's what you're looking for. Are you the type who, like, if you go to, like, a communal bathhouse, are you the dude that's staring at everyone's junk? Is that you? Fame grows with each manuscript. The Guild of Assassins and Joy Busters has heard of you. They don't like you writing such colorful manuscripts. Life is meant to be gray and dreary. Next time use this black flower to darken your pigments. You'll never catch me at a communal bathhouse. Why not? They're so fun! They're great! Beautiful cat. Alright, what do we got? Let's just draw a dog in royal clothes. Yeah, we can work with that. Alright, we're dog. King Devlian commissioned me to write a book of love poetry. Of course, as any king does, he has his own whims. On the parchment next to the poem, there must be a dog, and it can't be naked. But a dog is never naked. It has fur. Hey, August, thanks for getting me your daily stew. Hope you're doing well today. Explain this to the king. Instead of dealing with the kingdom's problem, he's playing dress-up. I miss the previous king. He was much better at ruling. Did you try to convince the king that something else would fit the poem? Thanks for getting me your daily stew, Kalu. Yes, but he's starting to get upset, and I can't lose this job. I have children to support, and I need money for my own book. I see. Let's get to work pleasing the king. How should the dog be dressed? Royally. You'll need to create 3 outfits. Royal informal, royal ceremonial, and royal pajamas. Okay, well, this is certainly... I don't think I have enough. Hold on. You got clothes? I need clothes. Sure. Let's make some clothes. Why not? You know what? Clothes are cheap enough. Let's just buy it all up. Yeah, why not? I should have enough to work with from this. Hopefully I have enough to work with. I better have enough to work with. Alright, back to art. Making beautiful, beautiful art. See, it was royal, informal, royal, ceremonial, and in pajamas. Let's see. Perhaps a noble's cap instead. Nah, actually, yeah, hold on. Send to the back, maybe? Yeah, that can work. In the great words of you, fuck it, we ball, submitted the BG. Excellent, excellent. Good to see I'm being a terrible influence on you, Crumb. I must be the worst influence ever. And as you do say, fuck it, we do indeed ball. Shrink it just a tad. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. To like that. Move it to the back. You're the worst influence so far. Uh-oh. You implying something there, Kalu? Crumb, I'm not terrible, alright? I don't understand why you feel the need to imply as such, but I would never do something so crass. Nah, that doesn't work. Alright, so they want treats? Sure. Why not? Yeah, smell that food. You know what? Why not? This dog's gonna kill someone. I have decided. And you want some background? Sure, why not? I can give you some plants, I guess. Well, it's gotta be so naturey. Look how happy he is. I wonder what his name is. Maybe Rex. I feel like Rex wouldn't be a, No treat! Kalu, we gotta start spelling. Alright, can't let Crumb know. You want to go get some TREATs later? I think that looks good. To me, at least. What do you all think, chat? Garbage? Decent? I'll take your critique. Meh? Terrible? Gee, thanks for the help. I'm going back to our king. Dog on its back on the right makes me a little uncomfortable, but otherwise it's nice. What, the one with that face? That beautiful face? Beginnings of a Scriptorium empire. Alright, let's see what we've done so far. Alright, so this was my first drawing. From there, we made our little self-portrait, which I will download. From there, we made this little piece for the daughter with all the rabbits. We then proceeded to do this little piece. And then there was this one with the little doggy. What, you don't like that face? Or, oh. The one laying back. I mean, don't worry about it, alright? Why don't you paint me like one of your French dukes, Kalu? Honestly, let's get a couple more windows in there. Can I move? Well, that's awkward. Let's at least get one more window to kind of even everything out. Not like this. Not like this. Alright, hopefully this is good enough. We need to get richer so we can make this not look like junk. What, like under the guillotine? Well, I said French dukes, alright? I didn't say French kings. We're better than that. We stand with you, Kalu. You don't have to be intimidated by our nobility. What's the difference? We're way lower on the totem pole, and we're much more chill. Alright, I'm literally just chilling. What do you want from me, Kalu? Sounds like you want something from me, alright? And I don't know if I have what you want. Alright, who should we take from then, since I have you all here? I'm pretty sure this person's an actual, like, person on Twitter or something that they added to the game. What should we take? But yes, we're such low nobility, Kalu. We stand with you. We are closer to the common man than the king. Big beast. Of course, Crumb says big beast. Drop orders that speak more than 1,000 words. Alright, Crumb, we're gonna go write a love letter. Ugh. Hail to thee, little bee, free from my pain and help my loved one gain. I love my enemy's wife more than my own life. What? Oh, sounds like you need the herbalist. He has a lot of love potions. He's just past the pillory to the right. Crumb, are you stuck in the pillory again? No, I need you, my sweet dove, to paint words of my love. Draw a beautiful frame, and I'll make sure you find fame. That sounds interesting. Tell me more, but please, no rhyming. I want to understand correctly. With all my rhymes, it will be as bitter as time. My love must not be undersold, so you better use a lot of gilding. Nature sets her heart aflame, so make for her a floral border. Okay. So a floral border, we can do that. Let's lean it in a little bit, yeah. Lean it in just a tad. Sure. Do to the back. Shrink that a ton. Send it to the back. Yes. Hey, Sad Knight, thanks for having your daily stew. Hope you're doing well today. Damn, even that's not enough. Hold on. I got you. I got you. There we go. Sure. Neon green. Why not? Make it really stand out. I'm running out of ideas, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just starting to stick things on there for the sake of sticking things on there. I don't think I can salvage this one. Crumb, I'm sorry, but your love letter is gonna look like shit. I take no responsibility for this whatsoever. I have no art sensibilities. Hey, hey, Sad Knight, yeah. We're making beautiful, beautiful art. Fuck it. Why not? Just stick that on there. She likes gold, so I have to look rich, alright? Sing her a... Play her a tune, perhaps? Yes, yes. I mean, you want to look rich? I got you. Bam. Rich. Yeah, fuck that. You're gonna be rich as hell. Nah, that doesn't work. She likes gold, right? We can make this work. We can make this work. What else can I toss in here? Angelic elements, maybe? Let's go to the shop. I'm broke. I wanted the knight's option? What do you mean you wanted the knight's option? What do you mean I chose this? What do you mean? You're on some thin ice there, bub. Yeah, we're not rich enough for this. Whatever, we ball. Send that all the way to the back. I feel like that kind of ruins the text, though. You're not giving us a whole lot of space to work with, I'll have you know. They never give us enough space. You know what? Nah, you're about to get murdered. Yes. You're about to get killed. No. RKO out of nowhere. Look, if it isn't clear to you by now, I have no idea what I'm doing. The knight, he was the one asking for a large beast. Nah, you don't know what you're talking. Is this not a large beast, Crumb? You don't know what you're talking about, Crumb. And it's a shame, truly. Why not? Can, like, make it kind of heavenly. Alright, sure, we ball. Oh wait, delete that. Let's be sacrilegious, why don't we? Gold wing, sure, why not? I don't know what I'm doing, alright? Don't act like I know what I'm doing, because I don't. Quite frankly, I just don't. Why do you want so much colorful shit? I don't know what to add. Why do they want so much colorful shit? I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody knows what they're doing, Duke. The secret is just do. Well, that's a secret. I don't know what to do. He wants a lot of gold. Gold. Everything must be gold. I still don't know what I'm doing. Right, sure, that works. Gold. Everything must be gold. Unfortunately, I cannot paint the clouds. We need 2 more things colored, and we need 3 more things in general. You get wings. Everyone gets wings. Even if the wings are sacrilegious. Do you have a pitchfork? Instruments. And I don't know, you get the flute, because fuck you, that's why. Fuck it, Weeball. I know, right? You're telling me you had the option to get a golden functioning dong, you wouldn't? I'm sorry, Sad Knight. I'm not gold member. I do have a member, not gold, unfortunately. Fuck it, Weeball. This is art! Well, pretty good. Perfection. What do you mean I'm insane for that, Crumb? What, are you telling me you would get yours in gold? You're so talented, your skill should be patented. Sure, why not? What do you think a member means, Crumb? I suspect you don't know what member means. Melt a gold bar. Create a color green by combining two non-green flowers. What? Green is just red and yellow makes green, right? No, red and yellow make... What is that? Is it yellow and blue? Thank you. Look, Crumb, alright, I don't know color theory. You seem to be judging a lot, alright? And you know what? I don't appreciate it. Why are you so mean to me? I just wanted to be happy. What did I ever do to you? Thanks, Broken. Here's your reward. Come back tomorrow to see more challenges. Alright. Oh, we got the first egg. We don't have enough money, is the issue. We're so broke. Alright, back to work, chat. Sharpen thy quill and draw a beast, a big beast. There you go, Crumb. To the parchment, march. Crumb, we don't have to talk. Crumb. Look, Crumb, I'm not the smartest cookie in the basket, but you don't have to call me out like that, alright? I don't think I ever did anything to you
I dubbed thee a knight.
Oh, Ryan. Again, Ryan, why... You don't have to be subbed at tier 3. I appreciate it greatly, but you really don't gotta. But I appreciate it. Thanks for the 8 months, though, damn. I didn't delete anything, Crumb. But it's just, damn. What did I do to you to deserve this? Just showing off, huh? How many points are you at, Ryan? Hello, my dear child. My friends from the army and I were reminiscing about our old expeditions, and we came up with the idea to create the first great bestiary. Johnny still sees and writes quite well, but we have no one who can paint. Will you illustrate our bestiary? It would be an honor. I would love to draw some exotic animals, although I've never seen one. No problem. We have gathered our knowledge and have detailed description. Let's start with the great African beast. Oh, so what does this great African beast look like? It has legs like oaks, a nose like a branch, and 2 large teeth and 2 fans instead of ears. It is so big that people build towers on its back. Try your best. All the animals you will paint for us will end up on 1 parchment. Okay, so... what was it? So I think I need to, like, make some space for it. Because they said it'll all end up on 1 parchment, right? So I should, like, make it into a corner or something. Okay. So big that people build towers on its back. It has legs like oaks. Holy cow. Alright, flip you. Towers, huh? We'll give you 2. The twins, if you will. Oh no, that's the smallest it gets. If I just make it larger, then. Towers on its back, legs like oaks. Is there like branches that I have or something? Hey man, don't look at me, I just work here. Two large teeth and 2 fans instead of ears. Do I even have fans? And I guess this kind of works, right? I mean, I can see it as like a fan, kinda, right? And as for teeth... do you have teeth, by chance, good sir? I am on the market for teeth. Don't ask why. If you ask why, I may need to kill you. Noses. Mouth. Where can I obtain some teeth, good sir? I require teeth. Don't ask. I need teeth. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to improvise. And everyone knows what happens when Duke improvises. You know, honestly, I might be able to make this work. Hold on. Can maybe make this work. Hold on, hold on. I might not be dumb. I might not be dumb. What if... what if... improvise! We improvise! Teeth. Bam. Teeth. Yep, towers are on its back. Oh, and a nose like a branch. Hold on.
Sir, a diplomatic envoy has sent their entourage.
Hey, Lyra, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well. How's the model coming along? Hope you had a good time. I appreciate the raid. What do you think of my beautiful art? Yes, welcome, welcome. Nose like a branch, 2 large teeth, and 2 fans instead of ears. Doing great. Learned some new stuff for your lad. It's coming out great. Excellent, excellent. I'm super excited. Yes, the request is, and I quote, a beast. It's so big that people build towers on its back. It has legs like oaks, a nose like a branch, 2 large teeth, and 2 fans instead of ears. So I feel like we've gotten that. Also, you know, make some tiny trees for scale since it's so big. I'm making art, Lyra. Are you proud of me? Kind of, not really. Looks good. Paint over half the area in the frame. Oh. Well, I mean, you don't have to tell me twice. Well, yeah, towers are small, so... let's make some knights, eh? Some... Oh, that's just... why not? Send you to the back. I need to pass out a little bit, have fun being art. Thank you, Lyra! And again, thank you so much for the raid. We can, like, I don't know, give him a bow or something. An arrow. There, beast for scale. Hey, Lirovich, how you doing today? What do you think? What do you think of our beautiful drawing? Oh, tell my mom about this. Oh, man, a human being created this. Coolest thing since 1019 AD. I would slice this beast up. I've seen AI do better. Oh, come on now. You at least... I have to at least be better than AI of all things, no? Yeah, I was gonna say, damn. Oh, it was an elephant. Oh, I get it now. Damn. Well, it is what it is. We improve. Alright, whose order next? Alright, chat. Help me decide. Queen's Emissary, the Retired Knight, Lady Lucerne, or Woodcutter Wolf? I'm pretty sure this is an actual artist, by the way, on Twitter. Imagine telling that to someone after doing the deed with them. You know what? I think I'll take the toy. Damn. Yeah. Blow to the ego. The id, the ego, and the super ego all die at the same time. No one survives. You know what? I think I'll try the real person. Why not? The ball. Hey, so glad I found you. I have a huge request. Of course. Can I help you? How can I help you? It's about my sister, Iron Lily. I want her to be more confident in herself. She is one of the finest people I know. A sensitive person, with the potential to be a great warrior. Sensitive great warrior, you say? Like yourself? Oh my, am I really that amazing in your eyes? That's so sweet of you. Can you create a picture of my sister where she looks like a powerful knight? Perhaps when she sees it, she will start to picture herself as the mighty warrior she really is. Consider it done. Also, my sister likes to spend time in nature, so maybe you can set the scene outdoors? Sure. Okay, hold on. We'll start with that. Do you want a kettle helm? I don't think you want a kettle helm, though. I mean, it kind of doesn't hide well. Let's see. I mean, if we really want to armor her up... Gambeson with chestplate in front. Maybe with chainmail behind. Is that supposed to be like a chain skirt? I guess we can work with that. Can at least hide the sword. Make that tinier. Hey Toby, thanks for grabbing your daily stew. So we were making Shadow of the Colossus art earlier. Don't worry. You know what? After this drawing, let me wade you through the amazing art we've made so far, eh? There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. As for armor... I mean, her color scheme's like red, right? The red's a little too loud, though. Maybe like... Yeah, maybe like that. I guess we're giving her a kettle helm. A little smaller. There we go. That looks like about the right size. Ah. Some shoulder pauldrons, sure. Behind that, rotate it a bit that way. Shrink it just a tad bit more. There we go. What, Crumb? I'm trying to cook a little bit, alright? It ain't perfect, but, you know, I'm trying. That's really all I can say. Some trees in the background. Maybe a bit more like there. Can help set the stage, right? I don't know why she wants it outdoors, but hey, who am I to judge? Doesn't look the most natural is the issue. That's your type, Toby? Women in armor? I mean, I think it looks kind of nice. I did what I could with what I had. Nah. Yeah, I worked with what I had. Oh, hold on. Bassinet or Kettle Helm? I think the Kettle Helm, unironically, might be better, personally. The only question is, do we go for, like, a hauberk? Like, I kind of want to show off the armor, but I also want to, like, put a Waffencock over it, but... The Waffencock may be a little overkill. Nah, I don't think the skirt works. Perhaps a polearm on the back, mayhaps. Yeah, I think that works. The type of woman who just beat the living shit out of you and call it a day. A little bit more perspective. Make it smaller. Yeah, like that. I don't hate it, I guess. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't love it, I don't hate it. But fuck it, it meets the requirements. Sweet ball. More color for the Gambison. Alright, shh. Unfortunately, I can't. Gambison is color locked. Let me double check. Yeah, looks like the Gambison's color locked, sorry. Gotta be a white Gambison underneath everything. The only thing I might be able to color is... the red's a little too... Red's a little too powerful. Maybe I can kill the red a bit. Red and like... How do I dull a color? Mix with white, maybe? Yeah, maybe a lighter red. Wait, where's the shop? I need another... Oh, yeah. There we go. Raspberry King is what it's called, eh? Can't color clouds, can't color Gambison. What the fuck is this clown show? Well, so the way it works is that anything that has like this little rainbow thing, I can color in with what I got. Anything that's like this empty color droplet is pre-colored and you can't edit it. So let me see. Maybe that red is a little better. Yeah, it's a little better. It's not as like neon bright. Maybe the kettle helm can also be like red. Pauldrons. Maybe you go with black for the pauldrons. A little bit of like, you know, that dichotomy of black and red. And so you make the kettle helm... Nah, black kettle helm doesn't look great. Red kettle helm with black pauldrons for the dichotomy of color. Fuck it, Weeple. I'm thinking way too hard on what is extensively, you know, not that important. Weeball. Yeah, very deep, I'm sure. I'm sure Iron Lily will start to believe in herself more after she sees this. You've captured her perfectly, and this nature composition looks so real. At least the requests are simple. I don't think I'm making it that beautifully, but at least they're simple enough for requirement-wise. At least we can, like, stick her in. Wait, not like that. We can put her character in the drawings now. There we go. Back to work. Wait, no. Not the orders. Hold on. Before we go, I want to show you all. Alright, since some of you joined in late, this was my first drawing. And then from there, we made it into a whole portrait. Self-portrait, kinda. There was that. Then we made this for this guy's daughter with a bunch of rabbits in it. Yes, phrasing. Phrasing is very important. Then we made this little, like, warfare drawing. Then we made this little thing with a dog in different clothing was the request. And then this, which is like a fox in love or whatever, I guess. I just added a bunch of random crap. There's this, which was that, like, beast, which... Yeah, now that I think about it, it makes a lot more sense that that's just an elephant. So... It's interesting, like, how you get the descriptions, and then this is what comes out of it, when it's actually just like an elephant. And then, of course, we made this, so... Here we are. That's all our beautiful, beautiful art so far. What do y'all think? Actually, I should probably also save that. I kind of like that one. Maybe I'll post some of it on the old Tweeter. Let's see. Take thy longest quill and draw a beast, a long beast. Who should we take? You know what? Hello. We're taking your request. You're not moaning and groaning. You know, if I'm gonna draw a manuscript for you, you have to say something. I saw the perfect bed recently. I want it. It was perfect. It had wheels, a wooden bird, bells as subtle as last breath. And what else? Big, small, with a canopy, without? Big, with a canopy. I sketched the elements I remembered. Draw it, then I'll order a copy from Carpenter. Alright, so it had wheels. It had a canopy. Well, at least I don't actually have to draw anything on this one. It's more like a Connect 4. Maybe this helps build a canopy? No. So, first, I think we make these a bit bigger. And then for a canopy, this is a bit tough, eh? A little smaller. There we go. Okay, there's the wheels. Wooden bird. Maybe we'll, like, put that there. Perching, sure, sure. What do we do about the canopy, though? You know what? Why not? Race car bed. I'm not gonna... Sometimes I guffaw at my genius. Truly, a greater master painter never has existed. Oh, wait. There. Sure, that works. Is this the up all night master painting to his drawings of wood? I resent that, I'll have you know. We are tasteful. We are tasteful personnel here, I'll have you know. Why not? You get attached to the bird because fuck it, why not? I'm gonna be honest, this may have been a terrible idea. You may now proceed to judge me. It's gonna be the ugliest bed in history, but he wants everything connected. So fuck it. He wants everything connected to the bed. We'll connect everything to the bed. Oh. Just including the laundry, I guess. Dude forgot his laundry or something. I feel like I'm putting way too much effort into this personally. What do you guys think? Effort is never wasted. No, that's a lie. Yeah, see? You said something and then you immediately took it back. I see how it is. Damn. Just like that, huh? Maybe that's like a neck pillow thing. I don't know. Trying to make space for all this garbage. This is like the most overfilled bed I've ever seen. I'm not sure where I'm putting half this shit, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh wait, no, not like that. I want you to move. There we go. And as for you, I don't know. The almighty wooden duck. Oh, perfect. Alright, there we go. It's ugly as shit! Max, aren't you supposed to be streaming? Thanks for grabbing your daily steal, but aren't you supposed to be streaming? You're asking a whole lot of questions. Literally just bye. No, I'm a sick little boy. Oh. Damn. Alright, well, he gave me a request for a bed with all those parts. So halfway through I just started saying, fuck it, we ball, and sticking everything on there. Oh, actually, you know what? That kind of makes more sense. And whatever. I mean, tell me that this doesn't look like a beautiful bed you would sleep in, no? That's basically like a bed, right? Why not? I'll save my masterpieces. I'll post them because I'm excited, yes. Fine, we'll finally do the queen. Obviously, I'm not the queen, I'm her emissary. Make an announcement banning bathing. What? Excuse me? This is an order from the queen herself. I hope you will not disappoint her majesty. Change this parchment to a proclamation of the bathing ban. It's for everyone, no exceptions. This is terrible. Everyone enjoys bathing. Why should we stop it? Because the king also developed a fondness for bathing and now constantly imposes himself on his subjects. He joins everyone bathing. Can you imagine how stressful and tiring this is for ordinary subjects? And the king doesn't deserve such pleasures. I'm stuck in another destructive relationship. You're right, I do prefer being in the bathtub without the king, but will the king listen? He's the king. He doesn't have a choice. The queen is responsible for the kingdom's hygiene. Despite their mutual hatred, the king and queen abide by each other's decrees. So yeah, this is just literally a marital spat with the people in the middle. Where have I heard that one before? By the way, Chad, I just want you to know that Crumb hasn't paid her alimony. As for the job, add warning text, redraw the image to make the prohibition clear, remove the subjects from the water, and display the punishment awaiting those who break the ban. For those who think it's too cruel, show an alternative to water bathing. Oh, and to avoid making the subject sad, you could make the water less inviting for bathing. It's a lot of requests you got there. How am I supposed to make this text? I don't have text. Oh. Writing mode. Or paste pre-made text. Remember, text can only be edited in this mode. You know, this could totally be something that you, like, I could just make art in or something, or like, if I want to make announcements, I could totally just use this to do that. Too crass? You know what, chat? You write something. Write something that I put in here. You guys tell me what to write here. I'll put whatever you write, as long as it's not too questionable. I could totally make something inappropriate, but I won't. Alright, everyone out of the water, I guess. What do you mean, no? As in, like, just literally write no? Just blood. Everything's bloody. Fuck it. Water's bloody. Water's bloody. No more bathing. Alright, cool. Bathing will kill you. Sure, an alternative to bathing. You can all just burn. Die. Everyone burns. We're in hell now. There, we're all in hell now. And, we're totally gonna go to jail for this, but, also, the Queen is going to be the literal devil, because why not? Wait. Red. Red. Worth. Worth. Alright, something to write. What's that placeholder text? Okay, here we go. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet consectetur. Yeah, there we go. It's lorem ipsum. There we go. Lorem ipsum. Good, but this is a job for the Queen. Try harder. Sure. More hellfire and brimstone, then. More demons. More satanic. You get an arrow. You get an arrow. You get an arrow. Everyone gets an arrow. Sure, why not? Right up the pooper. Sure, we're in hell now. The queen should be pleased. Fine. There, what do you think? Beautiful, is it not? We have text now. More talented than I thought. Cool. Is that a backhanded compliment? This feels like a backhanded compliment. Nice work. It's made me want to take a bath. I hope it hurts the king. New level. The people of the city are delighted with your talent and kindness. The Paw Patrons Guild has decided to gift you a sweet little dog. Sorry, but I only take cats. I do enjoy the art, though. The art is definitely very fun. And I feel like I could totally use this in the future for, like, if I need to make announcements and whatnot, I can just, like, pop this open in, like, sandbox mode and create, like, a announcement or something through it. So this definitely, at least for me, has some very real use. What do you all think? There we go, at least our wall's painted now. Nah. At least we can kind of fill in some of the... Very neat for sure. I like the concept. Very cute. Yeah, it's a very cute little game. Especially for someone like me who's terrible at art. It allows you to have, like, pre-existing images and kind of work through them, through that. Let's see. I guess we'll do the King's Emissary now. Oh, the Queen must have lost her mind. Ban bathing. Will the future generations think of us? Stinky. Hello, Joe. So you've heard about the bathing ban? Yes, scandal. Do you know what people say about us in 500 years? That we didn't wash? And had fleas, you're right. But what can we do? We can't lift the Queen's ban. No, but we can ensure that information about how we practice hygiene survives the Queen's reign. I've even written a text on this topic. Now you need to add the appropriate illustrations, and when you're finished, we'll donate the manuscript to the library. I'll get to work. What exactly am I supposed to create? Here in the text, draw a hip bath, you know, a tiny tub with a person sitting in it. On both sides of the text, create a floral border, but not just any ordinary one. Try to capture the atmospheric of public baths. Place into the border lots of people in tubs, jugs of water, and hanging towels. Don't forget to paint the soap. And run a river along the bottom on both pages where the kingdom's inhabitants happily bathe and swim. That's a fuck ton of work. What do you think I am? I don't even know if we have tubs. I don't think we have tubs. We're poor, but do you have tubs by chance? Y'all got tubs? You know what? I think that's important. Yeah, border decor is important. Bats wouldn't be in architecture, would it? A lot of stuff here. Give me some bads. Kind of wish there was an ability. Well, I guess they don't have names, but if they had names and I had the ability to search for them, that'd be kind of cool. Because right now I'm looking for a bath, but I'm not even sure we have any. Okay, where do we start, though? Where do we start? I guess we can use these. So, I mean, I don't have bads, so we gotta work with what we got, you know? I mean, they weren't on fire, but they were warm, I imagine. I don't think they just bathed in cold water. Like, they definitely heated the water, but how do I show... whatever. For lack of a better solution, that works. We'll do that. What was the details? La la la. Hip bath, a tiny tub with a person sitting in it on both sides of the decks. Oh yeah. Then we got nature for the water. Think too big. Still too big. I can't really make it work. I want to show that there's water in it, but I also need to make it small enough to, like... maybe they can just insinuate that there's water in it and that we're not just boiling people alive. For the sake of boiling people alive, of course. Maybe we can work with that. Maybe. I don't know. Fuck it, we ball. I feel like that's about as much as I can do, except for, like, clothing and whatnot. And we'll take the pre-painted clothes. Yeah, make that tiny. So just leave, like, their clothes scattered around. Oh, sure, we can paint some snacks. On a silver plate in the background. And I don't know, some apples, I guess. I guess apples work, right? And of course, some mead. Sure, that works. Create a border made by clothes left by bathing people. Sure. No, that's doesn't make sense. Like, random bits and bobbles, sure. I think we'll just roll with some of this. I do also like the calming music. Very chill game to relax. Yeah, I don't really have that much clothing now that I look at it. Right side, border people taking care of their hygiene, washing themselves up, combing their hair. Alright. Honestly, yeah, I don't want to create a custom human. I do think I'll probably just copy-paste this a few times. And from there, we work with some body parts. Like, you'll get this hair. Not you. You. You can have, like, this. No, that's like a cap. How about this? And you can have this. Yeah, why not? So we got some stuff. Oh, I get it. Okay. I mean, I guess I gotta put these guys in there too. Wait, so... Ah, I get it now. Got it, got it. Okay, so you can all go like here. Y'all get some fancy wigs. I don't really have a whole lot of hairstyles, so you guys are gonna just kind of have to improvise. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. So... fuck it, we ball. I'll try and make like a person and a hand sticking up out of the water, I guess. There we go. Sure, we'll make it like that color. Just ignore the giant face staring at you. Sure. Don't question the face. Don't question the face. If you question the face, you've already lost. Why not? I literally don't know what to do with the space, so... Okay, is it just about, like, covering the page? Because if so, I can definitely do that. Okay. Yep. We get the apples back in place. Goblets. Sure. Send this all the way to the back. Send this to the back. There. Alright, fuck it. Good enough for me. What do you all think? Beautiful, isn't it? Reputation is saved. I'm sure no one will ever call us dirty in the future. Yep. No one will ever say that the medieval times were dirty and gray and whatnot. I'm sure. What do we got now? You know what? Sure. Let it be known to all the king forbids banquets, especially wedding banquets. Sure, one last drawing for the night before we call it a day. From today on, the king bans all banquets, weddings, funerals, birthdays, all of them, no exceptions. What? But how? Sharing feasts strengthens bonds, and dancing is a very important part of expressing emotions. If someone breaks this law, we'll make sure they can express their emotions freely in prison. Okay, I'm not saying anything more, but I have to ask, why? The Queen, uninvited, attends all of her subjects' banquets, which damages Her Majesty's image. It is not fitting for a queen to dance barefoot on straw and eat up the food of starving peasants. Add to the text of prohibition and draw in appropriate illustrations for those subjects who are unfamiliar with the written word. And let it be known that anyone who breaks the prohibition will be punished, including the Queen. Okay. Well. Yet again. Lorem ipsum. Oh. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet consecutuere how do I decrease the size? Couture Adipicing. Okay. There. Lorem ipsum text done. Put punishments in the space above the... Oh, that's what that's for? Well, that's awkward. Let's move that, like... there, or something. Can we resize this? There we go. Lorem ipsum. Sure, I can work with this. A lot of people are going to be burning. people. Everyone will burn. You know what? It kind of works. Not really. It kind of works, though. Let's get this all moved. Can like shove it all there. Why not? Shove that there. I mean, the size of people is disproportionate, but... Crumb! We're moving things, Crumb. We're not shoving them anywhere. Perspective. Okay, got that. We need the people. I said place, and you know it. I don't want to hear a peep from you. Oh. Put the punishments in the space above the banquet. Well, saves me. There, we ball with that. And like, I don't know. Sure. Can work with you. There. Bam, just like that. Isn't it beautiful? I just don't have a ton of people. So, you're gonna get some repeats. Fuck it, we ball. Alright, good enough. Alright, so... Go ahead and submit that. Thank you for your services. The king will remember you. Sure. Anyway... I think this is a cool place to end it today. It's certainly a cool game and definitely a tool I can use in the future to help make some medieval drawings for announcements and whatnot. But anyway, we'll go ahead and call it there for today. I've got some things to take care of, unfortunately. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. Hope you all did too. Let's see who I can raid out to today. Oh, May streaming. Let's go say hi to, like, May. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's go say hi to May. Jiangxi. Okay, thank you all for hanging out with me today again. Make sure to take care of yourselves, do whatever you gotta do. Hopefully you had fun, and it's a very cool game. Hope you check it out, or at least give it a look sometime. And I hope you all have a great day. See you tomorrow. I'll be playing Dead Island with Crumb. Bye-bye.